Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for Standprov. Please put your hands together for your host, Andy Fred!
Yeah! What's up, everybody? All tens of you. What is happening? How are you doing? Thanks for sticking around. It is a late night. We're in Ferndale. It's okay. How's everybody doing? Yeah. Woo. Woo is the appropriate answer to that. Thank you very much. This is Standprov. This is how it works. We have 3 comedians backstage that are about to do stand-up for you, but they're doing it in a way that they hate, which is they've never seen the material they're about to do the stand-up on. So they're going to get suggestions up on the screen here. Never seen them before, and they have to try and deliver it as if that was one of their bits. And I'm going to make the terrible choice of also trying to do this. So also, give it up for Doug up in the booth, everybody.
Woo! Yeah!
It is unfair that you don't get to see how handsome he is. It is unfair. Very handsome man. Alright, what do we got, Doug? Historical pornography. Well, you know, it's been around for a long time, guys. The pornography. I'm sure at some point, like, there's dirty Egyptian stuff that we don't know about, right? That they haven't found yet. There's historical. It needs to be talked about, is the thing. Because it's been around for so long, and it's not living up to what it should at this point, right? Like you look back in history, and maybe you don't like President Obama, and you're like, FDR was the shit, but you had to go back in history to know that FDR was a really good president. You're watching porn right now. You don't realize how good the porn used to be, right? Not a lot of porn watchers. No. Gee, busted. You giggled like I watch a lot of porn, but I'm not going to tell you about it. That's the same giggle right there. That's it. It's continuing. It's a continuing giggle of I love porn. I would like the idea of seeing historical figures, but like not impersonators, like the real people. Like, you know, like Lincoln? That dude was huge. He was probably hung, right? Just huge. He had the balls to be like, I'm gonna stop my own country from invading me. He had to be good in the bed. He had to be. You guys are delightful. I want to thank you for the feedback of silence. All right, let's go to the next one. Well-timed gas. I just had some. You guys, I just had Dickies for the first time. You guys know about Dickies? Dickies is like McDonald's for barbecue. Yeah. It's really fast. It's not necessarily good, but you'll do it because you don't care about yourself enough, right? You'll eat it. I had Dickies. I had because I thought it was a good idea. I had the 3 meat plate. It's 3 different kinds of meat on the same plate with nothing else nutritional at all. There was nothing else. So I had the 3 meats. I was then sitting in the office, enjoying myself, doing work as I do, working with spreadsheets, being organized, right? And then I had a Dickies fart. You guys, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not ashamed of farting in any way whatsoever. I enjoy a good poop joke. If you want to tell me about the poop you had this morning, I will sit down, I will look you in the eye, and I will listen, right? I will care about your poop. The smell that came out of my ass was something I had never smelled before. It was so bad. It was like, I imagine this is what the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles had to smell every day in their home, but I was not used to it. And it fucking lit, like I fucking left work early because my office smelled bad, I'm not gonna lie. It was the last one there. And I was like, well, you know what? There's nothing keeping me here. I know I started this, but I'm leaving now. All right, one more. You guys are just rip-roaring out of your mind. I can't fucking handle it. Calm the fuck down while I stare at this suggestion and think about something. Rebranding terrorism. And here's the thing. It's like they don't even have a PR department. Right? There's got to be data out there that tells you if you behead someone, people aren't going to like you. There's got to be some proof of that. It seems right. terrorists, right, they think they're freedom fighters. They think they're on the right. They believe what they're saying. But they're wrong. And they should learn from Fox News. Fox News doesn't have to believe what it's saying. It can just brand it and say whatever the fuck it wants. Terrorists should be more like Fox News. Wait. Yeah, we should all wait for a second. That might have been that was either brilliant or the dumbest thing I've ever said. One of the two. All right. We'll do one more. Let's do one more. Nude selfies of me for sale. They're not expensive. They're not expensive at all. Oh, poor Justin Verlander. I was watching the Tigers. I don't even give a fuck about sports, but I was watching the Tigers game last night, and I was like, how the fuck can that guy still throw a 98-mile-an-hour fastball when I know what his junk looks like? How is that possible? He looks good though, I think, right? Did you see him? No? No? Oh, guys. Check out Reddit. I was more, what's his girlfriend's name?
Kate Upton.
Kate Upton, right? Lovely girl. Lovely girl. I'm a very straight man. More impressed with Verlander. Everyone was impressed by her tits. I was like, there's tits. Verlander has a 98-mile-an-hour right hand. You can see that every day. All right. I don't know enough about baseball. Thanks a lot, guys. Give it up. We're going to have 3 more people here. Thanks for sticking around and kind of laughing. We're going to have 3 more comedians, please. He hosts open mic every Monday night out of Lynch's Tavern in Port Huron. So if you're ever on your way to Sarnia for just a wild fucking night, stop in to Port Huron. Enjoy the Lynch's Tavern. Please give it up for Wes Anderson!
Hi guys, my last name is not Anderson, it's Ward. But I did direct the fantastic Mr. Fox, so if you guys like that one, okay. Earlier he called me Kent, so it's okay. I love you anyway. Give it up for Andy Warhol, everybody. Andy Warhol! Let's go ahead and get this thing started. Why don't we do that? How about that? We get this started with the first day of school picks. And I got that mixed up with like the nude league thing. That was weird. I probably shouldn't have done that. But yeah, I don't know. First day of school picks. You know, something's happening to me. I just turned 30. And like little kids, I find them adorable now. I don't know what happened. Something clicked on. And seeing cute little kids is just like my kryptonite now. Like they're so cute. Like this, I host trivia, and this little girl came up to me and called me Mr. Trivia today. But it sounded like this, Mr. Twivia. It was so adorable. And I'm just like, oh God, fuck. I can't do this, I'm so weak, but being cute. I can't do this. It probably sounds I have a niece and nephew, and they're adorable, right? I'm not being funny, I'm just telling you how adorable I think children are. Apparently I've turned into my mother. That's what I'm doing up on stage right now. I'm turning into my mom right before you. But I have a niece and nephew, they're cute too. And my nephew one time asked me, he actually did stand-up comedy for his talent show, which I thought was really cool, right? I'm like, this is awesome. So I'm like, you want to be like your uncle? And he's like, no, because I'm actually funny. I'm like, you're a dick. That's what you are, 10-year-old. I didn't talk about first day of school picks at all, really. But, you know, whatever. I'll go to the next one. Why not? Creepy religions. Let's be honest, guys. Aren't all of them creepy equally? They're all a little weird, right? There's talking bushes. There's some that convert you through, like, violence. They're no different than, like, I don't know, like everything's becoming sort of a religion to me now, though. People that own guns, that's becoming a religious thing to me. Like if you ever go up to a gun owner and try to tell him that he doesn't have the right to carry guns, Holy fuck, you know what he does? Fucking points his gun at you, that's what he does. He's like, don't you fucking tell me! I'll hold this gun in a Q-dub all I want. That's what I'll do. I'm gonna get this large pizza for free because I got a fucking Uzi. That's what I have. Like, it's just, to me, everything is now like a religion. Like, everything really, people really believe in things and they just hold on to them with no background whatsoever, no real informative. Like, things that are bugging me now are like, you see like articles on Facebook, and like someone today, I was telling them about how I was diagnosed with ADD, and someone's just like, that's not a real disease. I'm like, what? And they're like, yeah, I read an article, it's not real. Oh, okay, yeah, I'm gonna take your opinion over a fucking doctor, you asshole. Don't you ever comment on my Facebook again. All right, that had nothing to do with religion once again. But it was creepy, so whatever. Dancing fat kids. Let's see, dancing fat kids. Being a fat kid as a child, dancing was not something you did. It was something you were made to do for money. That's what you did. They're like, do the truffle shuffle, fatty! And I'm like, no, Dad, don't do that. And, nothing? You guys sleepy? You guys tired tonight? What's happening here? You guys are all very quiet. Are you waiting for me to, like, tell you how to get financial advice or something? What's happening tonight? I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's happening right now. Dancing fat kids. Oh, man. Yeah, no, when I was a kid, I was a chubby kid. I went through this weird phase. I was a chubby kid, and then in like middle school, I was not chubby anymore. I was really tall. I was taller than everybody. And then as high school went on, I was in like really good shape. And then high school ended, and I realized I had to pay for a gym, and I stopped working out. That's what happened with me. I just stopped working out, and I became this guy right before you, which I think is fine. I like my body, and I think every chubby guy in here should like their body. That's what I think. Is there any chubby guys in here? That guy in the back. Don't you, to me, I think I rock this post-pregnancy body, guys. That's what I think. I think these stretch marks are mine, don't you? I rock these lactating nipples. They're all mine. They are mine. I love my body. That's what, you know what, honor your curves, guys. That's what you need to do. Ladies say that. They're like, honor my curves. You know what, guys? You should honor your own curves. I have curves. I love them. Let's go to the next one. Retro Challenge, the Great Depression. All right, this will probably be my, I don't know what that means, Retro Challenge, the Great Depression. Does he want me to talk about the Great Depression? Oh, I got a really cool story. It might not be funny, I don't give a shit. I want to tell you guys a story. During the Depression, well, no, not during the Depression, before the Depression, my grandpa actually snuck alcohol from Canada into the US. That's a true story. You know how many times he got shot? 7. That means the first time he got shot, he was like, I think I got 6 more in me. That's what he thought. He was like, I think I could take 6 more bullets. My grandpa was like the 50 Cent of that era. That's what I'm trying to say. All right, that's all I got for you guys. Have a good night. Hey, give it up for us, everybody! God damn it. Use the wee bit of energy you have to clap for Wes. Yeah! Thank you. I've been here since 10 a.m. What the fuck is your excuse? Alright, no, I'm just joking. Thanks for sticking around with us, guys. This next comic is a very great man. I'm gonna let him introduce himself. Because you don't really know him that well. And I called Wes Anderson earlier. That's not his name. Great movies, not the same guy. So I'm just gonna let him, please give it up for your next performer, a visitor. Give it up!
Hi, hello. Is this working? Okay. Hi, my name is Ryan Alessandro. I'm a graphic designer from New York City. I'm also a body artist. I have 3 kids. I and a wife, and also a gecko. So that's weird. Alright, first slide, where we at? Top chef for cannibals. This is something I know very, very well about. When I went to art school in 1995, I bought a cannibal. I spent good money on a cannibal man. His name was Raymond. He was a good cannibal. He was probably the best cannibal I've ever owned. I've owned 7 cannibals. And this cannibal could cook like no other. I swear to God. Isn't that weird? Such a good chef. One time, this cannibal, I came home from a long day of just playing the harp at an art museum. And he was in the living room, and he had 4 beautiful, gorgeous Brazilian men sprawled out across the living room floor. And I said to him, "What's for dinner?" And he said, "This." And I've never been more horny in my entire life. Honest to God. Next slide, please. Better yoga positions. Okay. This is something I know very well about. I know about so many yoga positions. There's up dog, there's down dog, and there's riding a Puerto Rican mule across the border. I've been a mule, and I've been Puerto Rican exactly 2 times in my life. The first time I was Puerto Rican, I put a balloon. It wasn't just a regular balloon, it was an elegant balloon that was filled to the brim with adrenaline. I'm talking about the top gear, good stuff, adrenaline straight from a real mule. You buy the mule and you put the mule adrenaline into a balloon, and then you put it in your own adrenal gland. You sneak it across the border in a 1978 Chevy Ford Pinto. As you get across the border, because the border guard has never seen a car that's a Chevy and a Ford. Next slide, please. Pancakes that go in toasters. What's taking so long? This is something I know a lot about. No, I don't. Next slide, please. Jerk off socks. One time I knew a jerk, and he wore socks. His name was Melvin. He was a very big fan of Jerry Bruckheimer. Are you familiar with the films of Jerry Bruckheimer? He did the movie Pearl Harbor, starring Josh Hartnett. I knew Josh Hartnett back in 1996. This was back when he was an artist and he thought that he could get away with painting. And he couldn't, because he's a fucking asshole. I just got the light, so I'm gonna go. Thank you.
You guys, you sound so tired. So tired. Oh God, I got turned up. Awesome. How are you guys doing?
Tired.
Tired? You guys, it's gonna be okay. This guy that's coming up next, super energetic. He's been sleeping. I just woke him up just to make sure that he was well rested for you. Mostly you. All right? Very handsome right now. You guys, I'm on 2 hours of sleep, kind of losing my mind. Just pretend like you like me.
Just give me a little something. All right, awesome. This next guy, he is a very, very handsome man. He also is a very funny man. Please give it up for the Lloyd Dig!
I'm wide awake. Meth is awesome. First topic, please. Stinky cabbage and innuendo discussed. Stinky cabbage, that is the most insulting thing to call a pussy, I think, ever. Stinky cabbage? Yeah, sure. It's got the leaves, it's got the layers and whatnot, but it's not stinky. It's a natural aroma that raises up pheromones and tells the sperm, hey, attention, it's time to go into battle. That's how I think about it. What I would call a woman's, like, lady part stinky cabbage. You know, like the wet lotus. Definitely. Definitely the wet lotus. People are tired. That's very funny. Very good. All right, so that's the first topic. Next one, please. Locked, Loaded, and Stupid. It's a documentary I'm making about the Republican Party and the Tea Party as well, because they're two different things. You know, Republicans are locked and loaded. Tea Party, stupid. Playing out. Like, you know, I heard that some northern Tea Partiers went down to South Carolina, resegregated the schools. Why is that? We have a president that's built on integration. Why, like, what are you trying to sell? Well, you know, there has been an epidemic of white girls getting cornrows, so that can stop, thanks to us, the locked and loaded stupid Tea Party. I got you right there, liberal, right over there. All right, next topic, please. Titanic life, boats for the win. FTW is for the win. All right, Titanic life, boats for the win. Look here, like, I realized that, like, yeah, like, we all know that whales came from wolf-like creatures, that seals came from dog-like creatures, and we all know that society is falling apart. I don't think the solution is to go back to the ocean. It's not going to work for us. Titanic life for the win, sure, take a cruise. It hits an iceberg, it sinks, but you met your true love. He froze to death on a door that y'all could both fit on, but still, we have to look at the positives here, but this is not the right positive. Have y'all ever seen a Kevin Costner epic Waterworld? Not very nice. Not very nice at all. Sir, have you ever drank your own piss?
No.
No? It's full of vitamins, but you shouldn't do it anyway. Because, well, I mean, I see that you're, well, if you really want to, it's a free society. Like, hell, you can marry a man. Drink your own piss if you want to, but I'm saying I don't want to have to drink my own piss. I would like the option to do that. And that's what Titanic life is all about. Nautical freedom. Everybody, nautical freedom. Okay, next topic. Swedish fish while high. There's a few things that, like, you know, they say that marijuana is a gateway drug. That's what old folks used to say, and it is. It's a gateway drug to Swedish fish. Have you ever had Swedish fish, like, when you're high? That sugar goes right to your brain, well, it goes right to your pancreas, it makes insulin, and then all that goes right to your brain. It makes you, like, you know, jumpy and whatnot. I like Swedish fish. The funny thing about Swedish fish is that they're good, but they're the least fish-tasting thing in the world. You know, maybe Swedish strawberries, but that's not exciting. Swedish fish. Like, I've never been to Switzerland, or rather Sweden, which is what Sweden fish stands for, but I get them mixed up. One makes cocoa, one makes squashes. Who can tell? So I've never been to, like, Sweden, but if they're marinating fish in cherry juice, I'm going there. I definitely am, yeah. And I might be high. It's near Amsterdam, right? I don't know geography. I went to Detroit public schools. Is that correct? I'm not sure. I'm like, that's a piss drinker. Okay, so next topic, please. Shredder cheese. Yeah, shredder cheese, you know. I remember that episode of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. You know, the turtles had taken out like 1,000-foot soldiers that episode, but that's okay because they're just robots. You know, it's not human lives being lost, or God forbid, Asians. So like Shredder cheese was the plan where Shredder was going to shred up cheese on his suit to poison the Ninja Turtles. And it didn't work that time because, you know what? They just recently updated, it wasn't vegan cheese. It wasn't Shredder vegan cheese. Turtles didn't need it because Because they're athletic. You have to be vegan if you're going to be a ninja. You know, you can't have pure dairy products and be a ninja. You're in shadows hiding and hand off some, because it's lactose. The human body's not designed to make it. You know, so they went to vegan cheese, things like soybeans and some other Dow chemicals that make it taste delicious. I'm not sure what. Cheddar cheese. Next, please. Waffle Safe House. Waffle Safe House. Waffle Safe House. You know, like, I live in Detroit, right? So I know a lot about safe houses and stuff like that. The thing that I would love in my personal safe house, hash browns, country hash browns, in a country omelet, like, you know how they have sausage and green peppers, and hash browns toss them in that, and maybe waffles too, but they have to be stale waffles, you know. Because if they break through the safe room door, you've got to deflect the bullets somehow. So why not with stale waffles? They got those little dents in them. They can catch like 1,000 bullets, basically. So that's how you would survive. You look uninterested. This is very hard, but I appreciate you being here. Very good. Uncross your arms. You look hostile. Very good. All right, so then, yeah, one more for the road. Why don't we? A boy named Levi. There was a lad a long time ago. This was back when all pants were made of wool. And it rained one day, and he would have to go home, or else he would be naked from the bottom down. This one dude named Levi, he was like smoking hemp, and while he was picking hemp, he found hemp's cousin denim, and he wove those into pants. They fitted on everybody's waist. People couldn't have a skinny fit, or classic fit, or loose fit, and it saved the world. All of you hipsters owe your lifestyle to a boy named Levi. And that's what I did.
Good day, everybody! Alright, guys, you guys have been delightful and polite.
Your face is delightful.
Incredible, thank you. Thank you. I shaved like a week ago. Thank you for hanging out with us. It's a lot of fun. In November, we will start this at 10 o'clock, and there will be different things happening. It'll be crazy. You guys have been awesome. Give it up for Doug up in the booth. Yeah. You guys are so tired. I want to hug every one of you. I might come out and do it. Thanks for hanging out with us. Please stick around and drink more. Have a good night. God bless you.